All right. Okay, so let's go through production. Jazmin, can you kind of just give us a run through? Just start from the client column and we'll work our way to the right.
Okay. Once everything's keyed in, whether it's through the app or online by whomever is keying that in, usually the writing agent, you'll be able to see the client name and phone number in case you need to call, because this is a working page. And then it breaks down, agents, the writing agent, and then the split agent. Sometimes there's a trainee. Usually the split agent and the trainee are not the same person, because the trainee would be unlicensed and the split agent would be that licensed agent. So again, sometimes there's three names in there. The people that have access to this is the writing agent, split agent, and the SMD.
Okay.
If there is writing agent, is the SMD.
Writing, so the agents here, who's listed on the top and who's listed on the bottom? Does it?
So the writing agent is always on top. The split agent is second. And then after that, underneath that, you'll see the trainee. And that's usually the order that they're always going to be in. So whoever's keying it in needs to make sure that it's in that order. Sometimes it doesn't matter when you call product providers, the writing or split, but you do want to know.
Got it. Okay, thank you. All right, base points. Can you explain what each of these means?
Gosh. All right. So on the points, this is a fun one because it can get confusing. The cool thing is BSCpro does all the math for you, so you don't have to worry about maps and splits or anything like that. You have to calculate. You just need the total target points, whatever that number is, depending on the product provider. You get to calculate that, and that's keyed in when we enter the item. So in line 2, for example, there's 2,200 written points, but that is that 2,200 that is going to my credit. The total points written on this piece of business was 4,400. And BSCpro takes it and does all the math. When that first advance, we'll go into that in a little bit, but the first advance check mark is checked, then you'll see that first 40%. And then the second one, it'll do the 60%. And then it should all add up to the points that you are given in you or your base shop.
So when do I check off the first, the box that says first and then the box that says second? When do I check these off?
Okay, so that means money. So that's the whole point of production, is to get paid. Typically, in majority of our cases, we're dealing with life insurance, and the life insurance companies that we deal with usually give us a 40% advance, and then once the policy is delivered or completed, they give us the second 60%. So once those commissions are paid out, and you see that actually on your pay cycle, in your commissions report on MyWFG, you would get a chance to go in there, check that little calendar for the whatever cycle date that is. It's usually on a Thursday or a Monday, depending on holidays. You check off the date that was actually advanced to your pocketbook. And the first one will be the first 40. And then when the second advance happens, it'll be the next 60. Now, a couple exceptions. Trial apps, sometimes they get paid both during the same cycle. That's fine. Knock them both out on the same date. That way it equals 100. Exactly. And then sometimes we have like rollovers, annuities, those types of things that don't have the 40/60. Same thing. Mark them both off, but we don't mark them off when they're issued. We mark them off when we get paid on them. So it really, advances means money.
Cool. Well, that makes sense. Thank you.